news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, a 51-year-old Palm Harbor, Florida woman is now facing felony charges after allegedly sending death threats via text message. Tammy Baldino reportedly texted one male acquaintance saying, "I will kill you. And I have a gun and a bullet with your name on it."
Oh, damn.
This all went down at 3 a.m. when the texts were rolling in. She also allegedly warned her former boyfriend, "I have friends who will end your existence." She also said, "I know who you are, and I will take a shotgun to your loser-ass face."
Damn.
Yeah. The cops had a couple questions for old Tammy, and when they asked her, she said, "This is just what girls do." The cops got the messages from her phone, which she confirmed only she used, and then they arrested her, booked her into jail. She also is on bond from prior DUI and nitrous oxide possession, so that might have had maybe something to do with her 3 a.m. texting as well.
Is it whippets?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Whippets make you not think straight.
Yeah.
It's an insane concept.
Yeah.
It's hard to do a whippet and make good choices.
Yes.
And it looks weird, too, by the way.
There was a fun little party bus in North Carolina that flew out of control and ran into 3 vehicles before crashing into a house early Saturday morning.
Kevin, that's not a party.
There's not a lot of fun about crashing, but it was fun until they did. And apparently 58-year-old Gary Curse got a little bit caught up in the party and started driving drunk.
What?
And
the party bus driver was drunk?
He decided to have a little fun with the people in the party bus. He also had a revoked license, so he shouldn't have been driving in the first place.
Gary?
Yeah, Gary.
How did he get his hands on a party bus?
I think he was he was supposed to be the driver for it. Now, who let him drive with a revoked license and knowing maybe what his past might have been?
And then he started drinking?
In April, he was arrested for a DWI, and just 2 weeks ago, he was cited for a hit and run. So this is not the dude you want driving you around for a party night.
It is not the best choice for a DD.
No,
Nobody knew this about Gary?
Not a good gig for Gary. Apparently not. Apparently they did not know.
Come on, Gary.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. A Los Angeles area Vaughn's grocery store had something terrible happen in the bakery aisle. They say that somebody died.
Oh, no.
Yes. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, man, what are we going to do here?" Somebody's like, "Well, you know what? Just rope off the dairy aisle. We're fine." So the bakery aisle. So they actually did just that and kept the store open.
Really?
Yeah, They said they barricaded the body using shopping carts and umbrellas. And they said, "That's all right, just nothing to see here, just keep going around."
Would you have a tough time going grocery shopping? I that would rattle me a bit.
I don't want to be in the store while the dead body's still there. We're good. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. So apparently the family who stood there for 4 hours with their dead loved one was kind of like, why are they not shutting the store down? They thought they should have.
That's weird.
Yeah. So they've contacted the Albertsons, who I guess runs the Vaughn's in the greater Los Angeles area. They said, yeah, we just don't think that was the right play. Do you, if you're a restaurant or a grocery store manager, do you keep the store open if somebody's died in your bakery aisle?
No. And also, I don't want other shoppers in there when the body's not been removed yet.
Here's my question. What kind of baked goods do they have there? If they're good, I mean real good. I kid.
If I was shopping there and I found out that they had a dead body in the store and they weren't shutting it down and paying proper respects to the process, I'd be a little disappointed and probably wouldn't go back to shop because that's poor decision making.
I didn't even know. Did you say it was Albertsons?
It was
Albertsons owns Vaughn's.
Yeah, Vaughn's is kind of like a smaller little chain that's in California.
Okay.
Yeah, they got different grocery stores than we do. They don't have like the Publix and that kind of stuff. Vaughn's is one of the big ones.
Wow, they have a deli? I gotta look at Vaughn's.
And they got a bakery too. It's so good you'll die when you see all the choices.
It is. That must have been it.
Oh my God, I'm dying over these choices.
Our cakes kill.
That's not a bad tagline.
It's a good tagline. Carl Issa McDaniel was seriously injured Friday evening after being thrown 8 feet into the air by a bull bison in Yellowstone National Park.
I watched this video about 20 times.
It's unbelievable. I thought it was AI first. I'm like, there's no way that's real.
It's real.
Apparently what had happened, because there was a videographer that was running video on this bison. The reason why I was recording, because the bison seemed all agitated. It was kind of slamming itself on the ground. Like, just
it
seemed
was
like
pissed.
Yes, just whatever.
Kicking up
was
dust.
Yes. And so old Carl and his grandson, they were filming the bison.
Let's get closer to that one that's having a crash out.
And the bison then saw him, and then it turned into basically a Benny Hill skit. If you remember that old 80s where you see old Carl, and he's got this long white beard.
And overalls.
So it makes it more
Country
comedic.
bumpkin MFer.
So here comes Carl with his long-ass white beard and his coveralls, and he goes running around this bush, and then the bison... and the bison's charging after him. He runs around. You see the bushes rustling, and then Carl peeks his head out, right, with the white beard and looks around, doesn't see the bison. So he steps forward, but then you see the bushes start to wrestle again. Then Carl takes off running, and then here comes the bison charging out of the bushes. Carl tries to get going. The bison hits him, throws him up in the air, and he's doing cartwheels in the air.
Head over feet, Alanis Morissette.
It's unbelievable. You're like, what am I watching here? It was complete madness.
Is he okay? Because you couldn't see, but I think when he landed, the bison still had a little bit of fun with him, like moving him around with his face, it looked like.
Just see what was going on. Now, they say he did break multiple bones, but Carl was conscious the entire time, and he was joking around and in good spirits. I think he realized just how chaotic the moment was. But let me tell you, when that thing finally gets him and launches it, it's wild, man.
Carl, you should have stayed in the car.
Wow. Pretty crazy. And also, they say a runner was gored in the face during a chaotic bull run at Spain's San Fermin Festival on Saturday.
Oh, no. These bulls got a mission, an agenda.
Yeah, it was almost like they said, hey, man, our quota's low for the year. Let's get busy, guys.
We need to remind humans who's in charge.
Gorings are down.
Not today.
Not today. A 61-year-old man was partially pulled through a dislodged window aboard a Ryanair Malta air flight from Greece to Germany on Friday.
Oh, no.
Fellow passengers grabbed him and pulled him back inside. I mean, just crazy. Can you imagine you're on a plane and all of a sudden somebody starts to get sucked out of that plane?
This is why you always got to have your seatbelt on.
Wow.
Video from inside the Ryanair flight shows dangling oxygen masks and the blown-out window. Greek media reports a passenger partially sucked out, his head outside the window, and pulled back inside by fellow passengers. One passenger told Greek radio the head and shoulders of one passenger were outside the window. Fortunately, he had not taken off his seatbelt. The Boeing 737-800 had just taken off, flying from Greece to Germany when Ryanair says a passenger window dislodged in flight. The aircraft landed normally and passengers returned to the terminal. One passenger treated for injuries. Video on X appears to show engine fan blades broken off. Experts say engine shrapnel may have blown out that window.
Oh, damn.
Crazy, right?
Yes.
He still had his seatbelt on, and it pulled his head and shoulders out the window.
It's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's when you're kind of happy you're fat, too. Boy, if you got a little extra weight on you and you can't fit out the window, you're like, oh, thank you, Lord.
Sometimes when I had weight to me, certain situations, I go, I'm glad I'm kind of fat right now.
If I was skinnier, I'd be dead.
And Charles Stewart, a.k.a. Snake the Bigfoot Hunter, says he has found an 8-foot, 300-pound decomposing Bigfoot in the Adirondack Mountains in New York. He said the Bigfoot was lying in a patch of poison ivy and the smell of decay was horrific. Now, he says based on other Sasquatch prints around the body, old Snake the Bigfoot Hunter thinks this specimen was murdered.
What?
Now, Snake the Bigfoot Hunter, his theory is that this young Bigfoot, who was only 18 to 20 years old, was trying to get his groove on with an older female Bigfoot. She was not receptive to his love advances and beat him to death. So
he tried to get that Coog love?
He did, apparently. That's what happened. So it sounds like we've got a Bigfoot murder scene. that's going on here.
I mean, if there's one guy we need to dispatch, it's you, Jay Bird.
He kind of hashtag me too'd the other Bigfoot.
Yes.
And she put him in his place real quick.
She did.
Not today, homie.
Now, he said they got some internal organs from the Bigfoot, and they tested the DNA, and it came back to be 58.5% Neanderthal and 41.5% human. And then he took this body to give it a lot of credibility to the most credible place you could to put it on display, the New York State Fair, where people were able to walk alarmingly close to this glass case to see what looked like a bear rug laying in it with a head attached to it.
This seems legit to me.
I feel like I am living in a fever dream. UFOs, Bigfoot's real.
Yes, if you'd like to find out more about Snake the Bigfoot Hunter, whose look alone gives him lots of credibility, he has a very dark beard and blonde shoulder-length hair. He wears a very ridiculous cowboy boot and always something around his neck.
Sounds credible to me.
He's also the author of the Bigfoot Bible. So if you'd like to find out about his amazing discovery that proves Bigfoots to be true.
We might have found one guy that's more Bigfoot hopeful than Jay Bird.
He might have an agenda.
Yes, he might have.
He's living that BF life.
He is. I'm quite jealous.